It's the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 FM. Our games brought to you in part by Air Serv Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert, Ed Morris Ford, Flo's 66 Diner, Shelter Insurance Agents Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, St. Robert Auto Supply, Phelps Health, the Bank of Iberia, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Town and Country Bank, along with St. Elizabeth TV, Iberia Auto Supply, and the Bank of Crocker. Let's go courtside with Connor Harbert from the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament on The Source.
And yours, we are out here once more at the Iberia High School Gymnasium for our final day of the Iberia Invitational Tournament. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me here. 4 games to be had here in this one. We are going to go the distance, and it all starts here with our first trophy game of the day. Our 7th place contest, going to see the number 7 seeded Tuscumbia Lions taking on the number 8 seeded Lighthouse Prep Eagles. So again, it's Connor Harbert here with you today as we take a look here. These two teams actually do have some history. These two teams not unfamiliar with one another. These two teams actually met very early on in the season, so this will actually be, for these two teams, a good chance maybe to see how far each team has developed. Of course, Tuscumbia took the first contest there, won by 10. If we have a moment, we can talk over the box score from that game, but it was a Lion victory, 64-54, and so got to assume that did play into the seeding a little bit here. You know, Tuscumbia did get the 7, with Lighthouse Prep getting the 8. So, a little bit of history there. Big thank you to the Lighthouse Prep athletic director for showing me that, because while it did say Misha, and I did see that Tuscumbia did take the first game, I did not see the box score, and so we can take a quick look there. So a player to watch out for here in this one, Tuscumbia, Bentley Boggs. He's going to look to try to do the same thing that he did the first time to this Eagle squad. 25 points in that contest. One of 2 Lions into double digits in that one. Damon Whittle was the other with 13, but he was a large part of a 25-point third quarter. The Lions outscored the Eagles 25-7 in that particular quarter to really kind of spur them on there to victory, with Lighthouse Prep almost making the comeback there. A 10-point swing in the fourth quarter. Obviously still ended up dropping that one by 10. But again, Bentley Boggs had how many threes in that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes in that game. So Tuscumbia, will see if they look to shoot from outside. We know Lighthouse Prep will very much look to shoot outside. That's kind of been their game plan here. Had a stretch last night where they were able to make some shots, ultimately falling short here. These two teams looking for a win, looking to finish off this tournament on a very positive note. Last night, of course, Thursday, we had our consolation semifinals. It was Maranatha Baptist. They defeated Lighthouse 74-46. Vienna defeating Tuscumbia 69-35. So, hey, we got our national anthem coming up here in just a moment, so we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a quick break. We'll come back here after the national anthem. We'll have your starting lineups and your tip-off. Very short pregame here today, but in just a few moments, we'll have that 7th place contest for you. Again, the Lighthouse Prep Eagles and the Tuscumbia Lions. Back in a few, you're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Town and Country Bank. Banking the way it should be. With 11 locations throughout the area, you're never far away. We have all the services of the big banks, except we're locally owned and dedicated to personal service that you'd expect from a friend. Town and Country Bank, 11 locations throughout the area, or online 24 hours a day at tcbanks.com. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morris discounts. Visit Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorrisfordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morris. Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
You and your loved ones deserve a safe surgery experience. At Phelps Health, our integrated group of physicians, nurses, and staff work together to provide the best possible care for you and your family. As a testament to the top-notch care we provide, Phelps Health received a top 10% in the nation award for medical excellence in general surgery by CareChex, an innovative medical rating system designed to evaluate quality relating to care, outcomes, and patient satisfaction. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
National anthem here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium as we get going here just momentarily. Our 7th place contest here. Again, the number 8 seed Lighthouse Prep Eagles taking on the number 7 seed Tuscumbia Lions. Taking a look here at your starting lineups here for the Tuscumbia Lions. First one out on the floor, that'll actually be Zach Handy getting the start here tonight. Then you'll have Connor Burks. He will also claim the start here tonight. Austin Rowland, he'll be in the starting lineup. You'll have, of course, the freshman in Damon Whittle. And then again, your player to watch out for in this one, that'll be Bentley Boggs. So a little bit of a change here in the lineup for Tuscumbia, but now the lineup for Lighthouse Prep. Eddie Brooks out on the floor, of course, the freshman guard. You'll have one of 2 seniors, Avery Coling, on the floor. Jonah Taggart, he'll also be in the starting lineup. Grant King will be out there as well. And then finally rounding things out here, Riley Pipes. So the starting lineup we've come to know and expect here from Lighthouse Prep. And again, small change there for the Tuscumbia Lions. It'll be Handy, it'll be Burks, it'll be Rowland, it'll be Whittle, and then it will be Boggs there as well. Brooks, Coling, Taggart, King, and Pipes. So, getting going here, our first of 4 games on the day. This will continue on for pretty much the rest of the night. Our final on the schedule says it's going to start about 8:30. We'll see how close that actually ends up being. But as it stands here, our 2 7th place teams ready to go. Be Connor Burks to jump for Tuscumbia, Jonah Taggart to jump here for Lighthouse Prep. Our officials ready to go. Approaching the circle. Ball's away. Opening tip's going to be won here by Lighthouse Prep as Eddie Brooks brings it up to the left wing. We're officially underway here tonight in Iberia. Avery Cole. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat already. Not a good sign. Eddie Brooks, top of the key to the right wing. Pipes, he'll shoot it from deep, trying to throw it away to King, but it's stolen here by Handy. Actually going to roll along the floor. Eventually there to pick it up. That'll be Austin Rowland. Rowland, though, double team. Jonah Taggart going to get his hands on it. It'll be a jump ball. Lighthouse Prep won the basketball, won the opening tip, so it will remain here with Tuscumbia. Tuscumbia coached by Joshua Wood. Assisted by Corbett Eidson. Here's a shot from 3. Bentley Boggs, no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Come back here with Lighthouse Prep. The Eagles, coached by Sean King, assisted by Jake Taggart. 30 seconds gone by here in our first quarter. Solid crowd on hand. Very early on in the afternoon. Actually had to wait a little bit to get into the gym today. Arrived here at about 3. They didn't let out until about 3:20 or so. So, quickly setting up here. Hopefully everything's set up good enough to get through tonight. Here's Avery Coling, 3-pointer, right wing. Is it good? Yes, it is. So, getting going there early is Avery Coling. He's got his first 3, and Lighthouse Prep puts themselves on the board first here at 3-0. Foul on the floor, back the other way. Connor Burks looking to attack the basket. He's tripped up. It'll be a foul charge here to Eddie Brooks, his first personal. Lions basketball underneath. Boggs to inbound, goes out to Burks on the left wing. Few dribbles, picks it up now. Inside, going to go on over to Boggs. Again, Boggs, 7 threes in that contest against the Eagles. Off to Handy here, pump fake. Driving right baseline here. Spins around to his left, trying to give it away, but it's stolen out by Pipes. Pipes comes up with the steal. Grant King getting a hand on it as well. Eagles back on the attack here as Zach Klein sent to the scoring table. Here's a 3-pointer. Riley Pipes off the rim. High rebound brought in by Boggs. Boggs trying to pass it off, trying to find the outlet. Eventually Burke's able to run it down in the corner. Picks up the dribble up the floor. It goes to Rowland. Rowland over to the left wing where Boggs comes down with it. Gives it on back over now to Burks. Burks looking to drive left baseline here. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Rims out. Ball popped around, but eventually falls into the hands of Brooks. Brooks going to push it up the middle of the floor here. Now moving to the left wing. Big jump stop to the elbow outside. Here's Taggart for 3. Nope, that's no good. Whittle going to come down with it. Whittle, tallest player on the floor here tonight, or at least from the get-go. Tuscumbia, the taller team here in this one. See if that plays into this any. Bentley Boggs lost the dribble, gives it away. Here's Avery Coling. Nobody in front of him, I should say. Right side layup is good. So Coling picks up his 4th and 5th points now. All 5 points on the board belong to Coling. Connor Burks trying to change that, though. Driving back the other way. He's fouled. We'll head to the line for 2. Second foul of the game. Second going to be charged here to Lighthouse Prep as Connor Burks stands at the line. Colin Stokes to the scoring table as well. We'll get a couple substitutions. But that foul's going to belong to Riley Pipes, his first. Burks puts the first, too short. Tuscumbia still looking for their first point here. 2 minutes, 18 seconds into the contest. Checking out there, Zach Handy, as well as Austin Rowland. Burks lining up. Second free throw is good. So Burks going to put Tuscumbia on the board. 4-point lead, though, for Lighthouse Prep. 5-1. Coling moving to his right. Pass up the middle over to Brooks. He'll dish it off to King. King will bring it up the floor. King trying to drive through to the free throw line. Dishes it back out. Three-pointer. Jonah Taggart is good. Jonah Taggart for 3. He had a couple threes last night. Here comes Bentley Boggs, though. Right side layup is good. So Boggs able to match. Basket for basket. 3 for 2, though. It's a 5-point Lighthouse Prep lead. Now a foul back the other way. Going to be charged here to the Lions. On who, though? It'll be called on Damon Whittle. Whittle picks up his first. And that'll be the first here on Tuscumbia. Here comes Brooks. Tuscumbia looking like it's a 2-3 zone, by the way. Here's a ball overthrown. Turnover here on Lighthouse Prep. Lighthouse Prep opting for the pressure here. They'll guard the inbounds pass, but it's easily broken this time. Here's Boggs. Boggs to the right block, fading away as Pipes gets in front of him. No good, but Boggs gets his own rebound. He'll dish it back out to Burks. Burks driving middle of the lane. Shot too far to the right. It's rebounded here by Brooks. Here comes Brooks up the right sideline. He'll guard the basketball as he comes over to the left elbow. Kicks it out. Right corner. Avery Coling for another 3. Too short. Rebounded by Whittle. Lighthouse Prep not shying away from the three-pointer. They really haven't over the last few days. That's just an integral part of their game plan. Here's Damon Whittle on the left block. Shot off the side of the backboard. It's rebounded here by Pipes. Here comes King to the left elbow now. On to Coling. Coling driving to his right. Show over the top of Boggs. Too long. Klein comes in with the rebound. He'll pass it off to Burks. Coling guarding the ball up the floor, but a pass is made over to Whittle. To the left baseline here, Boggs. Now a bounce pass. Entry pass inside to Whittle. He'll be fouled. There'll be a foul on the floor, but Tuscumbia will inbound from underneath. That'll be foul number 3 here on Lighthouse Prep. And that'll be the first charge to Grant King. Whittle inbound here underneath the basket from the right side. Lobs one up here for Boggs. Boggs jumper, no good. Rebounded by Pipes. Good play, just couldn't finish there. Got the open shot, got the shot they wanted. Deep 3, Riley Pipes. Rims out, rebounded by Boggs. Boggs going to look to push it up the floor here as he comes through the center. All the way through, off the glass and in. So Boggs, the big man. Bunny shows nice touch around the rim that time through. On the coast-to-coast play, 8-5 now. Tuscumbia cuts the lead here to 3. Rowan and Handy back to the scoring table for the Lions. Coling, one dribble to his right, up top, going to go on over to King. King back to the left wing. Here's a three-pointer for Eddie Brooks now. Nothing but net. So Brooks puts himself on the board, and that'll put it to 11-5, a 6-point advantage. Burks having trouble dribbling it down the floor. Had it stripped away. Foul's going to be charged to Tuscumbia. And it'll actually be Connor Burks who picks up the foul. Lost the dribble. Might have had it tipped away. And then picks up his first foul. Second team foul charge to Tuscumbia as Lighthouse Prep comes in from the sideline. Coling inbounds here to Brooks. Brooks going to be met again by this Tuscumbia 2-3. Coling going to his right. Here inside it goes to Pipes. Pipes able to put it in off the left side. So the Eagles now lead here by 8 as Andy takes it on the left wing. Going to give it on over here to Rowland. Rowland shot no good. Rebounded by Pipes. Pipes might have got a hand on it. Pipes able to find a pass off to Coling here as he moves to his right. Potential double-digit lead here if the Eagles can find a basket. Jonah Taggart on the right corner. Gives it off over to King. King back out to the wing. Quick release 3 for Taggart. Too short. Out of bounds on the rebound. Who touched it last? They'll say it was last touched by Whittle. So Lighthouse Prep remains with the basketball. They'll inbound from near the corner. 2:45 left to go in the quarter. Coling will inbound here to King. A few dribbles, guarded by Handy, guarded by Whittle. They're able to strip it away. They'll pass it up the floor to Rowland, but Rowland going to stop just shy of half court. He'll dump it off now. Here comes Boggs on the drive. To the right block he goes, fights to the contact, and gets the bucket. Bentley Boggs now with 6. And it's 13-7. Has 6 of the 7 points. Eddie Brooks, three-pointer. Sank it, but traveling called first. Ball back to the Lions now. Unfortunate break there for Brooks. Tuscumbia inbounds here. Zach Klein coming up right side of the floor. Picks up the dribble. Off to Burks now. Burks to the right block. Spinning back to his left. Good move. Good finish. Back to 4 we go. 13-9. Burks with 3 points. Burks and Boggs doing the damage thus far here for the Lions. Brooks up the floor. Fouled from behind. Foul charge here to Zach Handy. His first. Team third. Eagles to inbound from underneath. Ball tossed in here to Brooks. Brooks going to try again from 3. This time it rims out. Rebounded, though, by Pipes. His next shot's going to be blocked here by Burks. Gets it back, puts the shot up, gets the bucket, and the foul. Took him a couple tries, but Riley Pipes makes good for 2. Gets the foul. Can make it a 3-point play from the line. Foul's going to be charged here to Zach Klein. He'll pick up his first. As Colin Stokes checks in here. At least I thought they said 23. Discussing things with the scorekeeper off to my right. Apologies for going silent there. Was trying to eavesdrop. I do believe that was on Klein. As Pipes puts up the N1 free throw. Too long, no good. Rebounded by Handy. So the lead will stay 6 for the time being. It's 15-9. Now under 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Burks going to pass it off here to Boggs. Standing just shy of the right wing. Now going to bring it back beyond the 3-point line. Looking baseline here. Lost the dribble. Out of bounds it goes. Stays with Tuscumbia. Tipped away by King there. As it's now Boggs from the corner. Looking for a target. Line set in motion. Pass goes into the corner here. Burks coming back to his left. Finds a cutting Rowland here, middle of the lane, but he can't hang on to the dribble. Burks is there to scoop it up. Another Tuscumbia turnover here. As Brooks will come up the left side of the floor. Runner rolls around the rim, but eventually falls. So the Eagles with a big first quarter here, 17 points. They lead by 8, 17-9. Here's Boggs off to Handy here. Handy going to travel with it. Also a good cut to the basket there, but Handy a bit caught between maybe wanting the pump fake and wanting to pass it away. Ended up taking a stutter step there. Ends up in a turnover for the Lions. 1:24 left to go in the quarter. Here comes Jonah Taggart, right wing, driving through, shot up, blocked away by Damon Whittle, who checked in on the dead ball. Austin Rowland there to pick it up as he'll send it over to the left side of the floor, over to Burks. Burks going to throw it away, though. Maybe looking for Lane Nixdorf, who also checked in. Nixdorf not ready for it as it sails out of bounds. Again, here comes Eddie Brooks. He'll send it off to the corner. Riley Pipes the three-pointer. It's too far to the right. 50-50 rebound goes out of bounds. I'll say touched here by Rowland, and we'll stay with Lighthouse Prep. Eddie Brooks takes the inbounds pass. Top to King, over to the left side. Cohen going to try his luck again from 3, too far. Brooks has the rebound, but it's poked away here by Burks. Now the ball's loose on the floor, ran into his own teammate. Brooks there to pick it up. A whistle and a foul going to be charged here to Tuscumbia. 15 fouling coming here on the Lions. Who will this one belong to? Lane Nixdorf. Nixdorf going to pick up his first. Zach Klein sent back in for Nixdorf. They'll be calling to inbound underneath, right side of their own basket. Quick bounce pass here, trying to find Pipes, but Whittle there to take it away. He'll hand it off over to Klein. Klein in the corner, under a little bit of duress, but he'll pass it up the floor here to Burks. Burks guarded here by Cohen. Cohen pokes it away. Layup is no good. Taggart there for the follow-up. He can't get it to go. Taggart gets his own rebound, though. Third try is not good as well. Eventually the ball goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? They'll say it was last touched by Tuscumbia, so the possession will continue. So a few misses there for the Eagles, but still a chance to make something out of this possession after picking up the steal. Inbounds pass, though. Again, it's stolen away, this time by Rowland. Simply jumps in front of that one here. Tuscumbia now on the attack. Connor Burks, big step through, travel with it once more.